Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review of Shadowman number 6. This is a book, this is part 2 of the Deadside War. We reviewed issue 5 last week, so if you want to go back and check that out on the channel, you can. This specific issue is from Valiant Entertainment, written by Cullen Bunn, with art by Pedro Andreu, colors by Jordi Belair, letters by CLAYTON COWLES, and a beautiful cover by Jon Davis Hunt. So, as I mentioned, this is the second chapter in this event that's happening in the Shadowman book. With the Deadside War poised to sweep across the Valiant universe, Shadowman is going to need some help to take on the fight to the Deadside. As the battle begins to heat up, only new groups of abattoirs and a fan favorite Punk Mambo herself can stand up against the impeding war alongside Shadowman. But will they be enough? And if you're not aware, you can see here on the cover, if you haven't read the Punk Mambo series, I highly recommend it, but I'll give you a quick synopsis of who she is. She is a British magic user who forces evil out in her battles. Her stylistic sensibilities are heavily rooted in London punk culture, with her magic very heavily based in voodoo, which perfect complement to Shadowman. She's usually seen as an ally to Ninjak, but has worked with other heroes, in this case, Shadowman. So pretty interesting, obviously based out of London. So yeah, there will be a lot of Ninjak run-ins. But in this specific issue, let's go into what's going on, and I'll show you some preview art as well. As I mentioned last issue, Pedro Andreu is doing some really fun stuff with the design of this character, and then overall the design of just the world that he inhabits. I think Shadowman, he just looks cool. He just has a cool design that it's really, really hard for you to not kind of fall in love with the skull mask and the way his scythe just kind of really looks really cool. So it makes for very dynamic art when he's fighting and all this stuff. So let's take a look at a few more preview pages here. So the Shadowman is going to confront an ally to these to the Deadside, who's bringing all these people in, maybe taking their bodies against their will to inhabit these demons that are coming to. So here's where we see that confrontation. I love this panel with the shattered glass, with the many reflections of Shadowman. It's just that kind of stuff in comics that makes it just adds character to the environment that we're in. And then here we see finally the confrontation, and this is just really the first part of what's going on. Really, that this is not anything that will be too deep. These are just the first few pages. So yeah, it's, like these Deadside demons are abducting these people, and Shadowman is there to help. I think, like I mentioned before, Cullen Bunn is great when writing horror, but also just fun at writing characters. Right here we have some of the allies that are trying to help, or maybe just trying to get to safety on Shadowman's behalf. But as things are getting down to the wire and they're getting a little scary, we do see that Punk Mambo shows up. And I'm really glad, because it's a character we hadn't seen in a little while. Just a really fun character. I recommend you go check out her mini series from a little while ago. But yeah, the things are picking up. Shadowman has finally confronted the forces of the Deadside. But what does that mean for the future of this event, and also the war that's coming to the Valiant universe? This is a lot of fun. If you like Shadowman, I think you'll really enjoy this. If you like horror action style books, I think this is perfect. And if you start from issue 1, all you'll need is a little bit of background on Shadowman himself. Everything else kind of really falls into place as the book really fills you in. So part 2, a lot of fun. So there you have it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Sundays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned, because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, movie reviews, all that stuff here in the channel. And I'll leave you with a look at an alternate the variant cover for Shadowman number 6. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.